Hey guys, if you're in the e-commerce business, you must have at least heard about Shopify, if not using it currently, right? Shopify is one of the initial e-commerce platforms that enable businesses to go online and create their online stores. It had captured a huge share of the market in the e-com industry and had naturally become the first choice of entrepreneurs to start their online business. Being one of the legacy platforms, as we'd like to call them, Shopify did actually bring about a shift in the e-commerce industry and enabled businesses to go online. It created a disruption that entrepreneurs were drawn to. But all this happened back in 2006. A decade down the road, the whole situation has changed drastically. For example, initially only those businesses that wanted to have an online presence created online stores, and they generally had enough money and manpower resources to handle their online presence. Now it has become a must-have to have an online presence, especially after the global pandemic. You need to be in the game. That's when people started to recognize the issues with these legacy platforms. Some of the top issues being high setup costs, difficult coding and designing requirements, and overall incompatibility for small businesses. An interesting observation that we found is that even though there are plenty of great alternatives to Shopify available in the market, people generally don't even consider or contemplate these options. They just go with Shopify without giving it any second thought. Then reality sets in. The additional costs, initial investment, hardcore coding and designing needs all kicking together and leave you in the lurch with no way but one. You're compelled to throw more money at the problems to make them go away. But with every new upgrade comes an additional cost, and it becomes more and more difficult to keep up with the complexity. This keeps on going until either you leave the platform and shift to another one, or just choose to be offline. Hey, I'm Mani Karthik, and today we'll be looking at the top Shopify alternatives. Let's go. So the top 3 Shopify alternatives that solve the aforementioned problems are number 1, WooCommerce, number 2, Wix, and number 3, Dukaan. So these platforms help with some of the biggest drawbacks that Shopify has. The first major problem with Shopify is that it gets expensive. Especially as your business grows, you will need additional important features and integrations like international pricing, checkout analytics, and sales channels like Amazon. And even if you don't, there are some basic costs that are steep as well, and more so for small businesses like buying a domain, designing a website, and others. A good alternative for this is WooCommerce. It is a free plugin with WordPress, and if you have a functioning WordPress site, it is the most obvious option for you. But that again is an issue. You got to have a WordPress website ready. That would need separate hosting, design, etc., and can cost you a lot of money. It falls somewhere here when compared to Shopify for cost. Wix is between both of them. Although in reality, WooCommerce is a freemium platform, which means that it is not entirely free. There are paid plans that WooCommerce offers. But with WooCommerce, all the stores look similar and it's difficult for your store to stand out. There are very few customization options and the tools are very expensive. If you had to customize it, you would have to buy expensive themes, and that needs a lot of customization and technical expertise to run features. The second biggest issue with Shopify is that it requires users to have a good command of coding. This puts small businesses at a disadvantage, especially when they are just starting out and have no idea about how to code or design a website. Wix is a good option for you if you are one of those people because it is easy to use and you can follow the drag and drop method to create your store. It falls here on the difficulty parameter as compared to Shopify. It is easier than WooCommerce as well. But Wix proves to be more expensive than WooCommerce and doesn't provide much more customization options than WooCommerce. For example, you can only use the themes that are available, can't personalize them much. Then, last but definitely not the least, Shopify fails to prove to be suitable for small businesses. It is not easy to use and it takes days, even months, to set up a proper store on it. Dukaan is the perfect solution for this problem, as it is a very easy to use no-code platform which can help you set up your store in less than a minute. Let's see how. As compared to WooCommerce, Wix, and Shopify, Dukaan is the easiest to use, provides better customization, and requires no coding. And by the way, it is the most economical choice for you out of all the options as well. This is great for small businesses as it saves time and money, which can be used for other more important things like growth and operations. Dukaan is an all-in-one e-commerce platform that is actually accessible for everyone. With minimal hassle, Dukaan arms you with a complete website, a custom domain, your very own app, payments and delivery integrations, marketing plugins, multiple login accounts, custom look, and comes with themes and much more. And that too at an extremely affordable price. And with that, you are ready to fight the e-commerce war. To sum up, Dukaan solves all of your problems with Shopify and makes handling your business easier than ever. So don't be inflexible with your choices and please explore these top alternatives even if you already chosen Shopify. We've placed the links to these alternatives down in the description. Do check them out. No wonder many Shopify users are switching to Dukaan today. I hope this video brought you some perspective and steered you in the right direction in choosing the right Shopify alternative. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We're always eager to hear from you, so talk to us in the comments. Tell us which in your opinion is the best alternative to Shopify. Until next time.